have number 1. Ready?
Yep.
15x squared over 2y.
Y squared.
Because when
Oh,
you
I just didn't carry. Okay.
got it?
Yeah.
Okay. 2 is negative x over 3y. 3 is negative y cubed plus x over 3 times xy squared. Or 3xy squared.
Can I have x minus 3 squared or minus x?
Y
Can
cubed. X minus y cubed on the top?
Yeah.
Yes.
I? And then the bottom. Can you say the bottom?
3xy squared.
Okay. Yeah.
Good?
Yeah.
4 is negative x squared minus y squared over 2xy. 5 is 1 over negative 2 plus 6y. 6 is x squared over 1 plus 4y squared. 7 is negative 5y squared minus 3x squared over 10xy minus 4.
I have 3x squared minus 5y squared over negative 10xy plus 4.
Yeah.
What do you have?
3x squared minus 5y squared over negative 10xy plus 4.
I have 3x squared plus 5y squared over negative 10xy plus 4.
So we're having a sign issue.
Yeah.
There, yours would almost be okay, Skylar, because they were all exactly the opposite except for 1. So if they're all exactly the opposite, it would be fine.
For the
Let's do 7. Figure out what the problem is on that. 8 is 2 minus 5y over 6y plus 5x.
I got 2 plus y over 6y minus 5x. I thought we got the same
I
answer.
did too, but I got what she got.
9 is 2x over 9y cubed plus 9y.
Wait, can you read that again?
2x over 9y cubed plus 9y.
Okay, I got that, only I didn't.
Only
I didn't substitute the. Like, I kept it like this. Is that okay, or do you want us to substitute it in?
Like you didn't distribute?
Yeah, distributed it.
Yeah, go ahead and distribute. That's
Okay.
fine.
Well, at least I knew what I wanted to do.
Did you get that one, Olivia?
I forgot to divide, like factor out 2, but yeah.
Oh.
So it'd be 9y cubed plus 9.
Why?
Well, yeah.
Good.
I think I needed to do that.
And 10 is 1 over 75y to the 5th plus 60y squared. How did you guys do in that?
I did the same thing where I just didn't.
Okay. Alright, so it's just 7 and 8.
Hey, we actually got the bottom 2 right.
The ones we thought we got wrong, we got right. I thought we checked them all and got the same thing though.
We just didn't check the signs, we just checked the numbers.
But on the top here, I didn't get 5y on the top.
Okay. So that's okay.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Wait.
So 7 x cubed equals negative 5xy squared plus 4y. Okay, so what do you guys have after that?
I have 3x squared equals negative 5. Then I did parentheses. And x times 2y, y prime plus y squared times 1. And then plus, at parentheses and plus 4y prime.
Good? Yes? Okay, so minus 5x, or no, 10. Minus 10xy, y prime, minus 5y squared plus 4y prime. Okay, and then we need to get all of the y primes together on one side. So did you
I just-
add 5y squared?
Oh, I know what I did. I have, I'm just retarded because I have I have that exact thing, only I just subtracted instead of added to the other side, but
That's okay.
okay.
I mean, just,
Knew what I wanted to do.
okay. Don't say that. Let's go ahead and factor that out. So factor out the y prime. Have you found your mistake?
No.
Divide by negative 10xy plus 4. Is that what you had?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I have. Like I have negative on the bottom.
So that's fine, because those are all that, I'm not sure why the answer keys switched to all the signs, but they just have the I mean, I guess if you moved it to the right hand side instead of the left hand side, you'd have the opposite signs, but I don't see a reason why you need to change it from that.
Okay, that's what I have. Then I don't know what I did on my right. Oh.
Okay.
For one, I subtracted again. I'm so retarded.
Alright, 8.
Cause dude, I'm retarded.
Alright, so what did you get?
I know what I did.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I didn't. When I factored the 5, I didn't. I only factored it to the first one and not the second one. So that's okay.
Okay, so we're good? Yes?
And I don't know how to
Alright.
add or subtract.
Let's go ahead. You wrote in your notes about the second derivative, but we didn't do any examples yesterday. So just like regularly when we find the second derivative, first we have to find the first derivative and then we have to take the derivative of that. The problem is you're going to have y primes in your answer, and we can't have that. So after you get the second derivative, you have to plug in whatever you got for the first derivative every place that there's a y prime.
So when you're in your second derivative, your answer should not include y prime.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, so let's do 11 and 12, and then there's some more on today's assignment for you guys to practice. So x cubed minus y squared equals 4. So we start off the same way, and what would we get?
3x cubed minus
3x
squared.
squared.
I wrote it down right. Minus 2y, y prime equals 0.
Okay, good. And then what?
3 to the other side.
Good. So negative 2y, y prime equals negative 3x squared.
So before we do, or never mind, I'll ask that when we get to the end of the problem.
Okay. So then what would you do?
2y.
Divide by negative 2. Okay. So then,
Do you substitute in the original problem now?
no, we're gonna have to substitute this in for y prime in our answer when we find the derivative of
Okay.
this.
Can we make that positive? Because it's two negatives, or does it need to stay?
That's a good idea.
Okay.
Oops. Oh, just hurry. Okay. So then we find the second derivative. And we have to use the quotient rule, because it's a fraction. So it's bottom times the derivative of the top, which would be 6x minus top times the derivative of the bottom, which would be what? 2 what?
2y prime.
2y prime over
2y squared.
bottom squared. Yes. Okay, so we have 12xy minus 6x squared y prime over 4y squared. Right? And so then that's where we have to take this and plug it in for this. So we have 12xy minus 6x squared times 3x squared over 2y divided by 4y squared. So then you could simplify that a little bit. And then we want to move this y down to the denominator so we don't have fraction in fraction.
Would be 4y to the negative, or to the. Because don't you have to like.
Wait, yeah, we can't do that yet. So we gotta get a common denominator. Oops. What was that?
To the y.
2y. Okay, so then we have, we'll just look at the top. 12xy minus 3 or 9, I guess. 9x to the 4th over y. So then we have to get a common denominator in the top in order to make it so it's not a fraction in a fraction.
So just multiply by y.
Yeah, so multiply this by y over y. So that will be 12xy squared minus 9x to the 4th over y over 4y squared, and then we can move. Got a little ahead of myself. Then we can move that down.
Could you just like flip it and multiply, or is that not okay?
Yeah, you should still get the same answer, but you'll still need to get it as like one whole fraction, so you'll still have to get a common denominator.
Yeah.
But if you did
But I'm
this
saying,
times
like-
1 over 4y squared, you would still
Yeah.
get. Yes? Are we on the same page?
Mm-hmm.
Skylar?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So 12. How would we start?
Negative 4y equals 8x.
Negative 4y
Y prime.
y prime equals 8x. Good? And then
Y prime equals 2x over y.
yeah, and you need a negative in there somewhere. and then we take the derivative of that. So again, we have to do bottom times the derivative of the top, which is -2 minus top times the derivative of the bottom, which is y prime, all over y squared. And then we have to plug in what y prime equals in for y prime in our answer. And then it will be very similar to the last one. So we'll have to get a common denominator. What you got? How do you feel about that? Not too bad. Not a whole lot different. Okay, we'll practice again today. On this, did you get that?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You
I
seem
just
confident.
did a little mix up of the
Fine.
yeah.
Okay.